When I think about my childhood, I have two memories before I was 5. One of them was me crawling into bed with my mom and dad when they were still married, and I crawled into the middle of them and fell asleep with them early in the morning. And the other one is me standing next to my mom inside of our front door of our house, and my dad standing outside, and he was weeping, and he was basically begging my mom to let him come back. Apparently she had told him she didn't want to be married anymore, and he had come back saying something like, "I'm a different man, I'm gonna change," and she was saying something like, "No, I'm done." And I remember just standing there at the feet of my mom, looking up with big eyes at my dad, and then the door was shut, and my dad was gone. A few months ago, a friend of ours, a really good friend of our family, came to me and said, "Hey Dom, dude, I know you come from a broken home, and I know you feel like maybe you weren't affected by it, but I think you actually were, and I think you just haven't allowed yourself to realize it. And I think you need to allow yourself to realize it, and I think it's important for you as a person and as an artist and somebody who speaks into the lives of other people." And I was like, "Man, what are you talking about?" Like, it's this girl, a friend of ours, and I was like, "You're tripping. Like, I don't think I was really affected." And so I went home and really took it into meditation and prayer, and self-examination was just like, whoa, dude, I think I'm actually jacked up. Like, I'm really messed up from this. And this song, No Stopping Us, was the first time in my life that I've said it publicly. And so I wrote about the fact that I came from a broken home, you know, and that it sucked and there was drama. Me and my friend Tyrone Wells sat down and we wrote this chorus, and it was just like, "Hey dude, we've been through hell, but together, like, I understand what you're going through, you know, and you understand what I'm going through, and hey dude, let's link up, let's link arms, and we'll get through this thing together." And it was the most vulnerable thing I'd ever written, you know. I never talk about that part of my life, you know. And the first verse I talk about my story, and the second verse I talk about my wife's story. All that stuff's real, you know, like growing up, just trying to forgive her dad, and in and out of rehab, and cutting, and, you know, smoking whatever she could get her hands on until she felt numb. That's all real life, and that's like real life of American teenagers. And I just want to say, I know, I get it, and I know what's up, and I'm here, and together we'll get through it, and together there's no stopping us.